Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Anna, how are you? How's everybody doing today? Hi, Tenorex, how are you? You had a feeling? See? It was the right timing. Perfect. Why do I always hear a shaggy voice when you do that, Mish? I miss Lova Lova. Okay. Hi, Veronica. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. 3:15 in Winnipeg. Nice. I have roots in Manitoba. My grandmother was born in Manitoba. You were just thinking of me, Mish? Nice. That's sweet of you. Hi. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm so curious to know what you're all feeling today because, whew, I think the moon is in Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken, today. And when the moon's in Scorpio, the emotions, oh my goodness. How many of you feel emotional today? I do. I do for some reason. And I'm not always emotional. Oh, thanks, Kat. I appreciate it. You feel heaviness today, Anna? It feels kind of shady today? Like what kind of shady, Mish? Like what's got you feeling shady? Veronica, you feel emotional today? But I mean, you are a Scorpio, so the moon being in Scorpio would make sense. But it feels, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Virginia. Well, listen, we're going to do a quick reading and see what comes through. Good morning. Good afternoon, Moose. How are you? You're thinking about Scorpio season and sunglasses? Are you wanting to wear sunglasses, Mish, and observe everybody? Hi, Mila. Absolutely. We're going to do a little reading and see what comes through. So yeah, so tell me, my Thanksgiving, well, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. So we had ours already, but I know Thanksgiving was recently at the end of November in the US. Hi, Emma. How are things in England today? Scorpios watch everything? Oh, they sure do. Hi, Senate. How are you? How are things in South Africa? I have a lot of online family members from South Africa that join. Oh, you're in Finland, Mila. Wonderful. Oh, sorry, Mia. I said Mila. Mia. I read the second I wrong in your name. I apologize. I love that spelling. That's very cute. Thank you. Hi, Roberta. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. I can't believe the date. Like we're getting so close now. Now you hear Shaggy too when you say it. There's nothing like Shaggy's voice. You know what I mean? Like he's got such a unique voice. That's funny. Your cousins are Canadian? Nice. It's summertime, yeah, for you. It's amazing. It's amazing. Different sides of the world, different temperatures, time zones. No, I was definitely not the meanest girl. I'm probably one of the kindest. Yeah, it's gonna be Capricorn season soon. I know. I know. My day was good. Nothing to complain about. Had a doctor's appointment today. And what else? Just did a session and I'm just popping on here to check in with everybody. Hi, Katie Louise. I'm well. How are you? Thank you, Zenitis. I appreciate it. Hi, Gina. Thank you, Katie. So I don't know. I the energy is it's a mixed bag of energy. And if you got the joke from yesterday, there's a hole in the bag. Hi, sunshine. It's a mixed bag, but there's a hole in the bag, you know? So this year definitely has flown by. Yes. Hi, Warren. How are you? You're excited for Christmas, Katie Louise? Yeah, me too. Me too. we're doing something a little bit different for Christmas this year in my family. Um, we're doing Christmas dinner a little bit differently this year, so it will be different kind of memory this year. So you're asking, do I think you will ever have a child with your current wife right now? That's a really good question. I mean, honestly, nobody knows that answer. Nobody can tell you that answer. What's meant to be is meant to be. When we have children, when we meet people, when we get married, a lot of that is soul contract, right? If you believe in soul contracts, we do have free will. I mean, obviously, we can try, but I think there's a definite. When you're debating having children with somebody, that's a very big decision. With my ex-husband, at the very end, he thought maybe having a child would solve things, and I knew that it wouldn't. So I made sure that I made the right decision for me, even though I would love to have, had kids. But I always look at it as what's meant to be is meant to be. I'm not set on either way. It's going to be whatever is the soul contract. Different is exciting. It can be, Johan. It can be. It can be. Yes, I'm a tarot card reader. I'm a teacher. I'm many things. So, Steph, you're asking if Adam has feelings for you. Well, I mean, somebody who shows you their feelings would be talking with you, spending time with you, flirting with you. What does your intuition tell you? Hi, Jill. How are you? Hi, Late Raven. How are you? Hi, Karen. Well, you're asking, will the two of you be a couple? So I'm not criticizing your question, but I would say, when asking a question like that, remember that's putting doubt out into the universe. It means like you doubt that you don't have it, right? Like as in you're not sure that you have it. If you want to be a couple, let things unfold naturally. Let it happen in due time. Yeah, so he's scared stuff. I get it. I get it. A lot of people are scared to be in love. A lot of people are scared to be in relationships. But what choice do we have is what I always say, right? We have to be in the present moment and see where things take us. And listen, nothing that's meant for you is ever going to pass you by, ever. You can't mess up who's meant for you, you know? Hi, Karina. We're doing a general collective reading, so stick around for some messages. We're going to do the reading in a few minutes. You know? Hi, Olga. Hi, Michelle. I know it has been a long time. How are you? We got to be in the present moment. And do people return? But Jazz, yeah, people come back all the time. The question is, do they come correct? That's the question. Do they come correct? You're welcome. Hello to you too. Hi, Jen. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm having a great day. How do you know if it's a soul contract? Everything is part of your soul contract. Your soul contract belongs uniquely to you. Amazing. Hi. So let's see. They come back. They do, Alex. And they come back to test us, right? Hi, Christine. How are you? Yeah, soul tribe, soul family. I signed up for this, Mish. I signed up for this live. You sure did. You sure did, Kelly. You sure did, everybody. I know. We can't even imagine sometimes that we did, right? That we signed up for this. But it's all good. It's all good. Hi, Aunt. How are you? Hi, Diane. Come correct? That's the question. Listen, people come back. It just doesn't mean that they're always coming correct, right? And it all comes down to you. It's not so much whether they want it or don't want it. It's what do you want? What are you willing to accept and not willing to accept? Why is it after he wanted to end it for certain circumstances, you feel relieved but yet empty? Because you have to put the energy into yourself. I didn't even actually see your question, but obviously you need to be mindful of your your line, Jay Burr. There's a professionalism that's required. Hi, Charmaine. Hi, Lucia. You're welcome. You're welcome. Can I guide you? Well, I do readings for people all the time. It depends on the topic, of course. So let's take a look at the current energies. Tell me your word of the day, everybody. Tell me your word of the day. How are you feeling? What's the vibe? What's the word of the day? Because like I said, if the moon is in Scorpio right now, so you're feeling stressed, Cosmo. If you're feeling that Scorpio moon that's out there right now, you're not alone, right? You're feeling excited, hope, loved, grateful. Happy birthday, Jill. Is today your birthday? Happy birthday to you. You feel annoyed? Okay. You feel sad, love, confused, silence. Hi, Hoda, how are you? Calm and peaceful, jumbled, lonely. Michelle, what's the latest update? Not that you have to give me a whole rundown on here, but like what, I haven't seen you in so long. You feel excited. Yeah, I think the moon is in Scorpio right now because keep in mind we're going to be having a new moon in Sagittarius on Friday. You're feeling like a mixed batch. Yeah, mixed bag. If you guys got the joke yesterday, the hole in the bag. We have a mixed bag with a hole in the bag. Hi, Asha. You feel relaxed? You're confused. Okay. You're happy to be here. Thank you. I'm happy you're here too. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know. Let's get into it. You write poems. That's amazing. Hold on one quick sec here. All right, there we go. It was you got it, Diane. You got it. Yeah, it's cold, isn't it, Lucia? I totally get it. Okay, let's see. Current energy right now is Two of Swords. How many of you are in decision-making mode? You have a decision to make. You never give up, Hoda. That's never give up. So it's not that you don't have luck, Michelle. I'm glad you're doing well. It's not that you're not lucky. It's a requirement to put yourself first and do things to put yourself out there to continue your healing and your growing. So Simon says hi to Karma. Aw. And to Mr. T. He's sleeping upstairs, Taro. And Karma, I don't know where Karma is. She might be sleeping in one of the closets right now. You're welcome, Brenda. You have to decide. Well, difficult decision is the energy, okay? So let's see what else we need to know. Self-healing, self-love and healing are your two main goals. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thanks, Lucia. Of course you're going to find love again, Karina. Everybody, look, the way I look at it is like this. Everybody has the possibility. I feel emotional today, Mish, for some reason. I don't know, I can't explain why, but I really do. I was like driving to my doctor's appointment today, and like I'm like hearing songs on the radio that are like making me cry. Like when do I cry? Like I don't even cry. Not something wrong with crying. It's just I'm not typically one to cry, you know. But I was finding myself getting emotional, like random things. That was you yesterday and not your energy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Was it a sad song? No. I just started thinking about random things, like really, and then it made me kind of like emotional for some reason. I think from what I'm gathering, okay, like people that I've been speaking to in sessions, you tell me if this is right or wrong. How many of you are kind of, maybe it's this decision about like the future. And I know we can't, listen, nobody can predict your future. But it's almost like, where do you see yourself? You know, like something came up in a reading that was like, where do you see yourself? It looked like an orb that just went by. I don't know if anybody just saw that on TikTok. I feel like I just saw an orb go right over me. That hasn't happened in a while, actually. Yeah, good to express it. Sometimes we all need it. We do, Alex. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. I just like certain things like really made me emotional today. Like I was listening to a song and I'm like, why am I sad about this? Like, or not sad, but like, why am I feeling that? I don't know. I really haven't put my finger on it. I think I have to just kind of sit in it and just be what it could be hormonal, actually. Who knows? It could just be like hormones. It could just be like the moon in Scorpio. I don't know. You know? So that's okay, Corinna. So let's see. You saw it, Anna? I saw like a little bit of an orb go by. And so I didn't see it on this screen. I saw it on TikTok, but maybe because I was looking that direction when it happened. Hey, my friend, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, that's nice, Lucia. What kind of puppy is it? Everything is the unknown right now. Scary but optimistic. That's all we can do is be optimistic, right? Oh, the bonfire energy. Weren't you hearing sounds that touched you yesterday too? In what sense, Anna? Like you mean like physically, or like you mean like songs? I was talking about songs that like came through and yeah, okay, Anna, sorry. Now I know what you meant. Yeah, I was the O card, Mish. This can be an O card. Yes, yes, yes. It can be an O. Oh, yes. Oh yes, there you go. There's the bonfire card. But yeah, songs. I mean, you know what's been coming up? Okay, I'll tell you maybe what it was today. 90s R&B songs and early 2000s songs have been coming up on like my Apple Music. And like when you listen to those old songs, man, they don't make songs like that anymore. They don't make songs like that anymore. Like I Swear, All for One. Like I haven't heard that song in ages. Like that brings me back to like high school, you know? You like Toni Braxton? Yeah, absolutely. Toni Braxton was vibing yesterday. Yeah, like All for One. I know, I know. Why am I listening to like All for One? Like, and there was like, you know, like Backstreet Boys love songs that were coming on. Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton. I have memories of there was a girl, there was a girl that I used to like go over to her house and she'd come over to my house. And her mom used to always play Michael Bolton in the car. Like every Michael Bolton song you could imagine. You've been hearing a lot of 90s R&B? Yeah, me too. Me too. You're listening to 90s country. Yeah, Brooks and Dunn. Yeah, that kind of music. Okay, 70s music for Jane. And so, yeah, Michael Bolton speaks to the heart. Absolutely, Santa. Like, absolutely. So, like, Michael Bolton, all of a sudden, like, I'm in my car and I hear, I said I loved you, but I lied. And then I'm thinking about the music video from, like, way back when he's on the mountain. And I'm like, why do I have, like, memories of, like, such an old song, you know? Yeah, Michael Bolton love songs. Like, why was I listening to Michael Bolton? Like, I didn't go seeking Michael Bolton. And then all of a sudden, I'm hearing all these Michael Bolton songs. Your mom was obsessed with, I think a lot of people were obsessed with Michael Bolton back in the day. Oh, and then In Sync, God must have spent a little more time on you. Yeah, he said he lied. No, but the song is, I said I loved you, but I lied. This is more than love I feel inside. Like, why is that coming up on my, I don't know. So anyways, Michael Bolton, All for One, old Backstreet Boys songs. Your mom had a poster of him, scotch taped to the back of the guest bedroom door. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I never found, I mean, forgive me for saying this, but I was never attracted to Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton is not necessarily my type. But the songs and the voice, I mean, absolutely, you know. Yeah, you weren't attracted to him either. Yeah, yeah, he's not like my type personally, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, MJ, PYT. I love PYT. That's a great song. I love Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson. So I have, yeah. But for some reason, it was all like 90s. It was all 112. Sorry, Lucia, that made me laugh. 112, Peaches and Cream. Oh my God, yeah. And that's another song that was coming on, was like Next. Casey and JoJo, like All My Life. Like when do I listen to these songs? You haven't heard that in decades. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. All I kept hearing driving today was like 90s R&B, early 2000s, just random stuff where I'm like, I don't know. It just took me way back in a way. No, not even Zen, not even. Those aren't even my type. No. No, not even. You got to get it right, Zen. You should know my type by now. Those are not they're not my type. Casey and JoJo Cat. Oh my God. We had no right singing half those songs at a young age. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I know. I know. Genuine? Were you thinking pony, Lucia? Oh my God, you're funny. Well, anyways, the bonfire card. So igniting a new spark. So somebody is trying to decide what to do. Spark that energy. It says burn and release the old, you know? My type of guys at the top of the cake. You got it, Zen. 100%. Cake analogy 101. They better be close to the top of the cake or at the top of the cake. Monica or Brandy? Oh, you mean like, oh, Angel of Mine. Great song. Yes. Yes. I thought you were asking me who I prefer, Brandy or Monica. I know. Those were good times, Christine. I think the 90s, I honestly think that like 90s music was the best. 90s music, early 2000s. I mean, like that was a really good era. You know? So yeah, 80s, true. 80s, I like 80s music too. I'm not gonna lie. For sure. All right, let's take a look at the potential or the challenge. Oh, the sun. The sun. Was my hair all big with roller coaster bangs? Oh, you mean the bangs that like went like really high into the side? I mean, I had hairs for sure. My bangs were very hairsprayed. I was born in 1980, so I was still young, but still. Bonjour, Mathieu. Ça va bien. Émotionnel aujourd'hui, un peu. Aquanet? No, it was Alberto. It was Alberto. It was, remember those commercials for like Alberto, like Alberto VO5? Like it was the Alberto hairspray, but it also was the hot oil because anybody at that time was buying the hot oil treatment. I can't imagine how good that could have actually been, but it sounded like it was so good. You know, you'd buy it and you'd take it home and you'd put it in the water and you thought you were being so like, I don't know, so bougie. I know, Christine. You loved those treatments? I think so many people bought them. Gonna wash that gray right out of my hair? Yes. Yeah. Hi, Joanne. The hot oil treatments, your hair survived perming and bleaching. Is that how you survived it? Using those? The Alberto 5 hot oil treatments. Oh my goodness. I know it does show our age, Mish. I know. The potential or the challenge today is the sun card. It's a yes card, you know, happiest card in the deck. You know what's so funny? There's a creator. Oh, Sunin. I tried Sunin. Sunin didn't do anything for me. There's a creator on TikTok that I you know, somehow scroll into every now and again, and they always rank. Now, I think this is more if you're Canadian. Dance Mix 95, Dance Mix 94, Dance Mix 97, and there's these like huge debates as to which one was best. And if you're Canadian and you know Electric Circus, the TV show Electric Circus, yeah, Dance Mix 95. I'm from Canada, Corinna. Are you too? But you grew up watching that too, Lucia? Yeah, you would have. Yeah. So if you're Canadian and you know back in the day, Dance Mix 98, Alicia? I don't know. I feel like Dance Mix 90. I want to say Dance Mix 94. 94 or 95. But there's a creator on TikTok who goes through all the songs in each dance mix, you know, and like decides which one is like the best one. Those were the days. 94 was the best. I think so. I think so too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 98 had the Macarena on it. Yeah, it did. I think 94 was Move This. I think that was Dance Mix 94, but I could be wrong. No, it's not my other account. No, but I loved that but I loved those Dance Mix 94, 95, whatever, you know. You love the Red Green Show? Oh my God, Anna, that's definitely going back. Yeah. 94 was the best. Oh, you're from Alberta. Nice. Nice. Or maybe that was Dance Mix 93 that I'm thinking. I really don't know now. Nice. I do love music too, Virginia. Like old music for sure. Oh yeah, that's my secret account. Okay, potential or challenge. Prayer. Prayer is essentially manifestation, right? It's also saying leaving it up to God or the universe. Pray and let it go. Everything's going to work out the way that it's supposed to, right? You like techno? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt, you're definitely a musician, right? Hi, Jason. How are you? Okay, what should we focus on today? Oh, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Making boundaries. Making boundaries. Thinking of making copies. That's also aging me here, SNL. Queen of Swords. Thinking strategically, like cutting things out that no longer serve you. You know? Let's see what else. Ah, the whale energy. Ancient old soul. Wise and sensitive person. Use your gifts to heal others. Psychic information. It's like somebody's going to get psychic information and be like, done. Detached. Bye-bye. We don't have any time for things to complicate us. Rick the Temp. You had a crush on Rick the Temp? I think a lot of people did. Rick Campanelli. I can't say, Lucia, that I did, but I know that a lot of people did have a crush on Rick Campanelli, Rick the Temp. That's from Much Music, for any of you who are Canadian. If you're not Canadian or you didn't watch Much Music, you wouldn't know. Thank you. Will you fall in love? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you feel very connected to whale energy? Interesting, Alex. The song Yellow. Okay, recent past is Six of Swords, wanting to move on to calmer waters or peace. It also says needed change. Like, I feel like a lot of people right now just need some peace. That's it. That's... Hi, Renee. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know, peace is just so cliche, but it's so important. Feeling at peace. Oh, the rings. Interesting. Got to protect your peace. You do. A soul contract. Now, isn't that funny that I mentioned a soul contract earlier? And also keep in mind, like, the bonds you have with people, right? You're meant to have bonds with people. Bonds that bring you peace or that make you feel good, right? Will you get a job that you're happy with? Well, then manifest it. Absolutely. You got to believe in it. Music is your escape. Absolutely. Totally understand that. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. Thank you, Anne. That's very nice of you. You're closing out a worn out chapter of your life, Linzish. I totally get it. I think a lot of us are right now. Oh, not Yellow by Coldplay. It's Amber by the Panther. Oh, okay. Sorry, Alex. I think I misread it. You're feeling a will I hack conversation soon? There's nothing wrong with, like, asking a question, like, will I? The thing is that will is a question word, and that means that you're doubting, even though you don't mean to. You know, it's like saying, I'm trying to achieve this or reach for it, but I don't really have it. You have to believe that you have it. Yes, you do have soul contracts throughout your life. There's many people that come into your life that you have soul contracts with. some stronger than others, right? I do believe that we have chosen our life, you know, ahead of time. The strength position is the 5 of coins. How many of you right now feel like you're left out in the cold a little bit? Oh, that's okay, Alex, no worries. 5 of coins means like somebody's kind of feeling left out of something, or you're maybe in some negative thinking, you know? The holidays are not easy for people. Let's just have a gentle reminder here. And that is that a lot of us do love the holidays, right? Or love Christmas. But that doesn't mean that everybody is excited. Some people have a really hard time. You know, they're missing loved ones. There's grief coming through. There's general sadness or feeling lonely. And so always be mindful that you don't always know what people are going through, you know, during the holiday season. You know, oh, thank you, Anne, so much. So, Nutty, you're on your own for Christmas. I spent Christmas alone before, depending on, you know, like snowstorms or circumstances. You know, it depends on your family or friends or who's around you. It can be a mixed bag. It can, Alex. We've been using that expression all day today, with a hole in the bag, too. But just always remember that not everybody, you know, feels the same way about the holidays. There's the brush stroke. Okay, so the brush stroke is about you being the artist, right? You can paint the story of your dreams. You can paint the story of your dreams, right? What are you manifesting? If you're in negative thoughts, you're going to manifest more negative thoughts. So you've got to be very, very, very careful, right? Careful with spelling, as Mish said earlier, right? Okay, the near future, what do we need to know? You were working, but not this year, Mats? Okay. So 7 of Swords, you know what's interesting? In the near future, you're going to have to think about authenticity. What is the authentic you, right? Who are you? Hi, Keziah. Are you living your authentic truth? Are you living your authentic truth? Is something being hidden behind a mask? Is somebody telling you the truth? Do you feel like something is just not totally right, or not totally honest, or held back in some way? It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Like, it doesn't have to mean somebody's deceitful necessarily. It just means maybe somebody is sort of like repressing some emotion or some feelings, you know? Are you repressing feelings or emotion? And so I'll see the pearl. Emotionally opening up. You have a rare opportunity, something extraordinary, a special connection. You're going to find the answer. The pearl of wisdom. You have a gift. Diving deep brings treasure. It sure does. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see the suggested approach. You feel they're hiding behind the mask. A lot of the times people are. Good, Matt. I'm glad that you're opening. That's really important. You're writing a book, Rena? I'm very happy for you. So suggested approach is the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins is all about a brand new tangible beginning, right? New abundance. Are you ready for that? It's like the road to your abundance.